Greetings! I don't know how fond you guys are of modern art, but to me anyway, it's always just looked like a bunch of circles and squares. So, to get a better feel for it, I decided to take a look at some of today's modern art masterpieces. Let's take a look. This work of art is called Improvisation 3, as in I'm shit at painting, but I'll improvise. Now this work of art would be excusable if it were painted on Barney Rubble's kitchen wall, but it was painted in 1909 and sold for $21 million. Believe it or not, this next painting was not the second place winner at a third grade art show. And I've gotta say, either this painter was terrible with proportion, or this woman suffered some sort of strange giraffe neck disease. Seriously, she looks like one of those Camino aliens from Attack of the Clones. But the only thing more tragic than this painting's appearance is the story behind it. This work depicts the artist's common law wife who committed suicide, killing herself and the baby she was pregnant with. Damn. Sold for $42 million. This whatever is literally called Untitled 8. Not only was this person too lazy to paint any actual semblance of a thing, they couldn't even be bothered to fucking name it. Sold for $32 million. This painting is simply called Dust Heads and was sold last May for $48 million. And you know what? I'm not even mad. I actually like this painting. If you blink your eyes really fast, it looks like a free acid trip. This is Roy Lichtenstein's piece, Woman with Flowered Hat. My boy Roy here has got to be my favorite on the list for convincing someone to pay $56 million for a painting which was quite likely inspired by throwing a deck of cards into a blender. Now this next one is total bullshit. Jeff Koons' balloon dog sold for the rich sum of $58 million. My uncle, or distant cousin, he's always at the family reunions. He's been making these same damn balloon animals for years now, but he's not wiping his ass with Benjamin simply because he didn't make them big enough. Such a cruel world we live in. So after seeing plenty of these obviously successful modern artists, I decided to try my own hand at the practice. I call this one Circle Scribble Triangle, which represents the passing of time in a dying age. This next piece is called Mucho Redo Squero, which obviously represents the failed assassination attempt of Colonel Sanders in 1965. Now you may be saying to yourself, I didn't know Colonel Sanders was nearly killed in 1965. Exactly. That's because it failed. I shall be selling these pieces under the name Mango. I'm sorry, I meant mango. Like the fruit. I really like them. They're juicy. Like my art. If you'd like to see more of my content, please subscribe to youtube.com/dudewiththevoice. I'll be expecting you. Farewell.